Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Friday, March 21, 2025. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has announced a raft of measures to make home ownership more accessible for Jamaicans through the National Housing Trust, NHT. Effective July 1, the loan limit for individual mortgages will increase to $9 million, while 2 co-applicants can access $17 million and 3 co-applicants $23 million. In addition, the NHT will lend up to $12 million to an individual mortgager who's buying a unit valued at $14 million or less, subject to affordability.
In fact, Madam Speaker, we have given a policy directive to the NHT that all their resources should now be directed at producing houses that are around this price point. The NHT will not get involved in any new development of houses above this price point.
Contributors building their houses can also borrow more, up to $11 million for individuals, $17 million for 2 co-applicants, and $23 million for 3 co-applicants. Also effective July 1, the NHT will reduce the waiting time to access home improvement loans from 10 to 7 years. The loan limit for this benefit has increased to $5 million, up from $3.5 million. The deposit amount for open market loans will be reduced from 5 to 2%. This is for housing solutions valued at $14 million or less and will benefit contributors earning less than $30,000 weekly. NHT's service charges for contributors buying on the open market have also been revised. Prospective mortgages earning $30,000 or less weekly will not pay anything, and mortgages earning between $30,000 and $42,000 weekly will pay 2%.
Prospective mortgagors earning $42,100 per week or $42,001 per week and above, their service charge remain at 5%.
In relation to contribution refund, Dr. Holness says private sector mortgages will now have the option for either cash refund or for the money to go towards their existing mortgage obligations, provided that the loan is not in arrears. This will be assessed on a year-by-year basis based on the NHT's cash flow position. Also coming out of the Prime Minister's 2025-2026 budget speech, good news for minimum wage earners. The national minimum wage is moving to $16,000 per 40-hour work week, effective June 1.
This latest increase to $16,000 represents an unprecedented 158% increase over 9 years. Cumulative inflation over that period remains well below this rate, and even in the United States dollars. This adjustment represents significant real growth in earnings for minimum wage workers.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has also unveiled several initiatives focusing on human capital development. Among them is an expanded apprenticeship program to benefit 300 young people over the next 2 years. They will be trained alongside industry professionals in critical areas such as construction and hospitality.
Each participant will earn a weekly stipend of $13,500 to $16,500 with a 10% set aside as compulsory savings. This approach allows our youth to build a career, support their families, and contribute to the economy, all at the same time. Madam Speaker, we will begin this pilot in conjunction with the Sandals Corporate University.
In addition, the Institute of Higher Apprenticeships will be established later this year in partnership with industry stakeholders and the Inter-American Development Bank. It's to provide advanced vocational certification for participants while they work in the field.
A young person will be able to pursue, let's say, a degree in logistics or a diploma in manufacturing through an apprenticeship track, gaining academic credentials and practical experience at the same time. Upon graduating, they will be ready to take on higher paying jobs and be certified.
Also, training will begin at the secondary school level to facilitate jobs that require skills in science, technology, engineering, arts and mathematics, STEAM. $400 million is being invested to establish Heart NSTA Trust's state-of-the-art STEAM labs in technical high schools across the island. And to further build capacity, Prime Minister Holness announced the Building Opportunities for Outstanding STEM Talent Boost program to take effect April 2025. It will provide grants of up to $300,000 for Heart graduates of Level 4 STEM-related courses. The funds must be used to purchase specialized tools and software or start a business. A dedicated school bus system for rural Jamaica will be rolled out in September this year to improve safety, reliability, and affordability for students. Phase 1 is already underway, with the Jamaica Urban Transit Company JUTC expanding services in Clarendon, Morant Bay, and Linstead.
We will add 12 additional 45-seater buses to the already existing fleet of 10 buses, giving the Montego Bay area a total of 22 buses. Phase 2 will see 100 fully refurbished buses deployed across parishes, with 60 buses in September 2025 for the start of the new school year, and another 40 buses by January 2026.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness says the new bus system marks a transformative step in making transportation safer, more reliable, and affordable for Jamaican students.
The doors will be on the appropriate side for safety, and I think most importantly, the speed on these buses will be governed. So they won't be able to drive above a certain set speed to ensure safety of the children. On some of the buses, where there is connectivity, we will place cameras, and the collection of fares will be digital.
Meanwhile, the government is establishing a second compressed natural gas CNG fueling facility to service the 70 new CNG buses being added to the fleet of the Jamaica Urban Transit Company, JUTC. During a recent press briefing, Transport Minister Darrell Vaz said the 70 buses, which include 30 coach buses for the charter service, are expected to arrive on the island in June or July.
This will require us to put a new plant, CNG plant, in Spanish Town, at the Spanish Town level, and that is far advanced, and we are hoping that we'll have that up and running between August and September in time for the new school year.
The addition of this second facility comes after a recent expansion of CNG fueling pumps at the Portmore depot, increasing from 1 to 3 and boosting the JUTC's refueling capacity by 300%. The Portmore facility serves approximately 125 buses procured over the last 18 months. And finally, the National Water Commission's 3-month amnesty program has been extended for another 2 months. The amnesty, which was scheduled to conclude at the end of March, will now continue to May. In making the announcement yesterday, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness also revealed that up to March 14, more than 21,000 customers have engaged in the process of reconnection. Over 3,000 households have been reconnected, with another 5,135 awaiting reconnection. During this process, the water agency accumulated over $207 million in revenue, money which would have been uncollectible otherwise. Dr. Holness says the government has also written off over $600 million in debt of needy Jamaicans, restoring water supply and returning dignity to their households. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.